Boris Johnson arrived at 7 a.m, 3 hours before the hearing started. Groups representing relatives of COVID victims believe he was trying to avoid them.
He's an incompetent buffoon who was in charge of a country and should never have been in the position that he was in.
I think some of the decisions he made are inexcusable. Not attending the correct meetings, not locking down early enough.
I believe that our government did things totally wrong and they should never be allowed to repeat those mistakes. They did repeat them in the second lockdown.
It was another sworn inquiry for Mr Johnson and another apology, but protesters interrupted.
Please stop. Victims. Please sit down. Don't sit down. I'm going to ask the ushers to get you to leave.
And I am deeply sorry for the pain and the loss and the suffering of those victims and their families.
Mr Johnson admitted that his government had failed to appreciate the threat posed by COVID in early 2020 and that in hindsight it was wrong to allow mass gatherings like the Cheltenham Festival to go ahead.
If we had collectively stopped to think about the mathematical implications of some of the forecasts that were being made, and we believed them, we might have operated differently.
Mr Johnson said the decision on a lockdown involved the balance of appalling harms. He said he did regret not having a better gender balance at the heart of government. And he regretted making dismissive remarks about long COVID. However, he disputed evidence from the inquiry that Britain had the second worst COVID death rate in Western Europe.